G'day parceros, some of you may recognize this airport. It's the Jose Maria Cordova Airport, the Rionegro International Airport. I've come up here because, well, I was in Medellin. I finished up my my work with the floating house in Guatapé. The idea was to spend the weekend in Medellin, but because of the weather, because of particular plans in Bogota, I decided to make a last-minute trip to Bogota. So I'm going to share with you a couple travel tips if you are a frequent traveler between Medellin and Bogota, or even just in and out of Medellin. You're going to enjoy this one. My preferred way to get from Medellin Central, downtown, Poblado, Laureles, to this airport is getting a taxi to Centro Comercial San Diego, donde son los colectivos para el aeropuerto. And then from there you pay a colectivo, you jump in, there's always a car usually ready to go, and that'll cost you 23 mil. So it'll cost you, 30 mil, 40 mil to get up to the airport. When I was looking for flights today, I found a Viva Colombia flight, which was 115,000 pesos, about $35. And to carry any type of luggage, this is my carry-on, you need to pay an extra 65,000, so it was already 180,000. I bought the ticket because it was, it was the cheapest one, good time to leave. Instead of what I should have done, which was buy a ticket with Satena. Satena, I've gone with them before, but they fly from the Olaya Herrera Airport, which is just down the hill from Poblado, very close by, and the flights Bogota to Medellin are about 230,000 pesos. So, after 180,000 pesos on the flight, 40,000 on the transport to get up here, plus the 45 minutes to get to this airport, it's exactly the same thing, but I have an hour less of my time. And I've learned recently more than ever that time is our most valuable asset, that when we are producing, that we need to buy time to create assets, to build wealth. I've traveled for so long previously with savings, and my travel budgeting was like, spending as little as possible. So, even stealth camping through the United States, and then as we got to Mexico and Guatemala, we started, cheap hostels, $5 a night, $10 a night, because if you spend $10 on the hostel instead of $30 or $50, you can travel 3 nights longer, 4 nights longer, and that was the reasoning behind it. And it makes sense, but only if you're not producing. If you are producing something, then I'm in the process of reprogramming myself to invest in my ideal environment, so I can produce as I'm traveling. And I think that's an important an important point for anyone who's considering budgets, whether they're traveling or working on the road. So I thought that might be helpful, and it appeared to me in multiple ways today, because when I was in Medellin, I chose a hotel that was close to the Bodega. It was super cheap. It was 60,000 pesos a night, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna go and do some things, like 2 nights, it'll be fine. And I got there and it was so small, and it smelled like mold, and it was just it was nice, it was modern, but it was just one of these really uncomfortable situations, whereas for 130,000 pesos, I could have found a place with a spa, a gym, things that I think I really would have enjoyed in this rainy Medellin weather. It's been pretty wet, so I'm gonna head to Bogota. All the Pisces keep telling me that Bogota is just the sunny place to be, so I'm gonna head up there real quick. I'm gonna leave it at that. Super short, super quick. These videos are showing you behind the scenes of what I'm doing, building a brand with video, exploring the difference and the symbiotic relationship between how we can access digital abundance and live connected to our organic roots. I invite you to expand your mind, your body, and your business. That's what this channel is about. I'll see you guys in the next one.